Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on The Two Gentlemen of Verona, but right now we're in Milan. We're in Act 2, Scene 4. So Proteus, if you remember, is in love with Julia and wanted to stay in Verona with her, but his father and uncle thought that it was better for his well-being as a well-rounded adult that he should go travel. So they have sent him off to Milan to meet up with Valentine. Valentine had gone off to explore the world and study, but in Milan he fell in love with this woman named Sylvia, who may or may not be actually attractive, but he has fallen in love with her, and all signs say that she's in love with him too. So he's just kind of hanging out in Milan being with her. And at the beginning of this scene, we had the approved suitor of Sylvia, whose name is Thurio, kind of get in a little bit of a pissing contest with Valentine over who's the better guy, until the Duke of Milan comes in. And he says to Valentine, he's like, do you know Antonio? And did he have a son named Proteus? So yesterday was Valentine saying what an amazing man Proteus is, and what a dear friend, and what a great gentleman, and all that sort of a thing. And they're like, great, because he's on his way here, so we will welcome him. And the Duke of Milan leaves, and I believe Thurio left at that point too. So Valentine and Sylvia have a moment of where he's like, this is my friend, and this is so exciting that you get to meet him. Oh, sorry, Thurio was there for that and throws in some pithy comments. But then Thurio leaves, and Proteus comes in, and Valentine is like, hey, how are you, my man, my man? And Proteus is like, oh, it's so good to see you. I've missed you. Is everybody well? And they do that whole thing. And Proteus is eventually like, I'm sorry that I keep boring you with all these love letters that I'm sure that you're tired of hearing about my love life over and over and over again. And Valentine responds, aye, Proteus, but that life is altered now. I have done penance for condemning love, whose high imperious thoughts have punished me with bitter fasts, with penitential groans, with nightly tears, and daily heart-sore sighs. For in revenge of my contempt of love, love hath chased sleep from my enthralled eyes, and made them watchers of mine own heart's sorrow. O gentle Proteus, love's a mighty lord, and hath so humbled me, as I confess, there is no woe to his correction, nor to his service, no such joy on earth. Now, no discourse, except it be of love. Now can I break my fast, dine, sup, and sleep upon the very naked name of love. So what he's saying now is his days of being a cynic are gone, because he has fallen head over heels in love. He's like, this is my punishment for disparaging love all these years, is now I'm completely consumed by it, and it's wonderful, and I love it, and it's the greatest thing, and everything that I do now is in the name of love. And Proteus is like, that's awesome. But then Thurio comes back in and is like, Sylvia, your father is waiting for you. So Thurio and Sylvia leave, and Valentine and Proteus have a little bit of time by themselves, and Proteus is like, is that the woman that you're in love with? And Valentine's like, yes, isn't she the most wonderful, most beautiful thing that you've ever seen? And Proteus is like, yeah, she's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, except for Julia. Because remember, Proteus is in love with Julia, and Valentine's like, no, she's even better than Julia, and I'm going to show you that she's even better than Julia, which is maybe a little bit of an odd thing to do and say, but anyway, Valentine so badly wants Proteus to approve of Sylvia, because, as I mentioned before, Thurio is the approved suitor of Sylvia. That's who her father wants her to marry. But it comes out that she and Valentine are so in love that they have decided they're going to sneak out in the middle of the night and get married. Like, he's supposed to show up with a rope ladder and sneak her out of the house. And he wants Proteus to be there and help him with all of this stuff. So he's like, I got to go, and you'll come with me to help with this stuff. And Proteus is like, yeah, I got to, take care of a couple of things first, but then I'll join up with you. And Valentine's like, take care of it quickly. Yeah. And Proteus responds with tomorrow's monologue. So I will see you then for that. Mwah.